Okay, now let us get into this evidence that a team member sent me, right? And we need to use critical thinking. We need to connect the dots and understand what is going on. These people are basically using this trans agenda and creating nothing but chaos, right? Why is it so important for this agenda to be pushed on society? Why is it so important to transition children at such a dangerously young age? Now let us get into this evidence. Sacked Christian primary school teacher taking legal action against council after she was dismissed for refusing to use 8-year-old pupils' trans pronoun. A Christian primary school teacher who was sacked after refusing to use a pupil's trans pronoun is taking legal action against the council for unfair dismissal and religious discrimination. The teacher told the Telegraph that the school had helped the 8-year-old girl transition into a boy 2 years earlier, demanding that staff use the child's preferred male pronouns and male name. The primary school pupil was also allowed to use the boys' toilet and dressing rooms, according to the now dismissed teacher, which became a significant concern for her. The teacher, who cannot be named to protect the identity of the child, said that she raised concern for the 8-year-old's welfare in line with the whistleblowing policy, but was rebuffed by the school. No, these people help to transition, because if the child is 8 and they're telling us that the child was transitioned 2 years earlier, that means the child was transitioned at the age of 6. How can you transition a 6-year-old child from a girl to a boy? Right? And I keep asking the question, where do we draw the line? And why is it that we are sweeping biology under the carpet? Why are we pretending that genetics don't matter? Right? And these are educated people that are taking part in the circus. Right? So what about biology? What about genetics? Don't that get a say? Right? And why are you transitioning such a young child? That child should be allowed to grow up and then make the decision. And this is what happens when you put children who are mentally disturbed, you put this much power in their hand that they can get a qualified teacher dismissed. This is not happening in China. It's not happening in the Middle East. It's not happening in Russia. Why is it happening in Western society? And why is it pushed so much? Why is it that they are transitioning children at such a dangerously young age? Why is it that children are not allowed to grow up and then make the decision? There is something more to this, and I most definitely will be visiting this topic, because this spirit, this antichrist spirit that is roaming the earth, that is going unchecked, right? Someone need to put this spirit back in its place. It's getting out of hand now. It's getting out of hand. And when you start off transitioning children, it's time we draw a line in the sand. This is too much now, right? We need to understand that we are living in the end times. We need to understand the tricks of the devil, how he works. And he got people to go out here, his apprentices, to go out here and fulfill his wishes. And they are from the very top to the middle to the bottom. We need to pray over our children. And we definitely need to start pulling our children out of schools. Definitely. We've got to separate ourselves now. Things are getting out of hand. And these powers, they will not stop. They are not going to stop pushing this agenda. So we have to separate ourselves. We need to pray. and say, glory be to the Most High.